Welcome back. Right now at 5:30, we want to get you updated on the chemical fire at BioLab in Rockdale County.
Officials have told us there has been no active fire at the facility since yesterday afternoon. The fire chief also said just within the last hour or so that it took 3 to 4 hours to get the initial fire under control, but then the roof collapsed. The EPA says they are still monitoring the air and expect to have a report by later today. Now, officials also dispelled talk that's been going around online saying no firefighters were hospitalized fighting the fire.
And residents across Metro Atlanta have expressed concerns about what is in the air and the long-term health impacts of the BioLab fire. 11 Alive investigative reporter Rebecca Lindstrom has been asking those questions for you today. She's joining us now live.
We are waiting for the company to submit its safety data sheet so we have a better understanding of what chemicals might be lingering in the air or settling in the soil around the evacuation area. We know BioLab handles chlorine for pools and spa products, but those usually have other chemicals involved as well in the processing. Today, I sat down to talk with Purdue professor Andrew Welton, an expert on disasters and environmental chemistry. He spent months assessing the damage after the train derailment that made national news in East Palestine. While these are very different situations, he says homeowners may not like it, but they need to demand answers.
I wholeheartedly agree that when they woke up today, they didn't want to be a scientist. They didn't want to understand if their buildings were safe or how long they'd be out of their building. But what people have is power in numbers. And if they communicate collectively to the legislative officials are responsible for acting on their best interest with government agencies.
A good example, if you live in an impacted area, you probably have been getting notices saying that the air quality is fine. Today, though, I reached back out to ask how they are conducting those tests. Exactly what chemicals are they even trying to measure? And even if they say the air is fine, what are those test results? Now, the EPA said it would start releasing that data later tonight. In the meantime, if you have any debris from the fire or the smoke plume in your yard, Welton says don't touch it. Contact emergency management and ask who can come and test it first. If you were evacuated, some home insurance companies will pay to test your carpet, walls, and soil if you get back home and are still having concerns. And finally, Welton says don't write off your experience. If you are feeling unwell, report it as well, because that is information regulators will need to determine the next steps.